Hello, casual viewers. I'm Percy, and this is Thomas, and today we took one of your suggestions for the first episode, first true episode with an actual prompt of the Percy podcast. Do we have an intro?
No.
Okay, I guess we'll have to improvise. It's the Percy podcast!
Percy podcast.
Okay, so the prompt we got was from Flower Bertram Guy. So it was any video game theories that you believe in. That's a pretty good first question. Thank you, Flower Bertram Guy. And hate to break the fourth wall, but also thank you for voting Trevor and Dodge. Okay, I'll stop breaking the fourth wall. Do you want to go first, or should I?
I'm trying to think of a theory that I believe.
Like a video game theory.
Yeah.
Just from any video game, like a theory you believe in.
It's a really good question. Have you got one? Go ahead, Percy.
I personally always believe the theory that in Mario, Princess Peach is, like, in on it, and the reason she keeps getting kidnapped is part of an elaborate plan to get Mario out of the Mushroom Kingdom, and she's paying Bowser to kidnap her because it's best for the kingdom. I don't know where I first heard that,
Okay, that's a good one, Percy. I think that the comic versions of Sonic the Hedgehog are non-canon because in at least some of them, he seemed to have a human girlfriend, and who is this person? We never hear or see anything about them in the games.
So that thing I saw with Tails behind a bush and seeing them making out wasn't photoshopped?
I wish it was, Percy, but no.
Please stand by. Okay. So, thanks. But is there any other theories that you think we should talk about?
Boy, it's gotta be something.
Yeah. Now, I play Star Fox, and I've always kind of found it weird that, like, the Star Fox characters have, like, metal legs. Like, Shigeru Miyamoto compared to her, like, a design choice. But, like, there's gotta be something going on. Like, do they not have real legs? Like, what is up with that? I've also heard a theory, which I personally don't believe, but I've heard people say that Kirby is not a hero, but a destructive god.
What the?
I don't know what they're talking about, honestly. I'd say he's not... He could if he wanted to be evil, but he clearly isn't evil. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That's interesting. And another one, for a famous main character, is Pac-Man really a hero? I mean, he's just going around and eating all these ghost pellets. I mean, they're just trying to protect their stuff. And then he gets all powerful and eats them. I don't know. I'd need to know more before I was going to make any judgments there.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? I got a few, but if you want to go first, you can.
There is the whole, Bayonetta one, if you know what I mean.
There's a Bayonetta. I don't really play Bayonetta, but if you want to elaborate.
Well, in the third game, it's speculated by some that this Bayonetta is a different version of Bayonetta from an alternate timeline.
I've only seen Bayonetta in Smash Brothers. I don't really know much about the game, but, like... Let's go back to Sonic Comics. You mentioned that there was a human woman he loved. That's not totally out of the picture, considering that Shadow loved a human woman. Emphasis on loved. But in those same comics, there's a character called Sally Acorn who he was apparently married to. I don't think the comics have any consistency. So I'm just saying that kind of throws a wrench into the whole Sonic having a human girlfriend theory. Because, like, I don't think the comics are really consistent on Sonic's love interest. And in the games, the only thing close he has is a simp, basically Amy Rose, who he doesn't have any romantic attraction to.
Yeah, you're right about that, Percy.
And now for the final theory, which we're going back to another Mario one, which is strange. Very strange. And it's not that Mario is evil. We have a limited time constraint, and I would like to cover that, but that might have to be for another video. There's a theory going around that Mario is on drugs, and that the inhabitants and figments of imagination. Bowser isn't real. Peach isn't real. No one is real.
Whoa.
It's kind of strange. I think that's the best way I could put it.
Yeah, that's a new one to me. But you know what? There's something going on with the guy. Like he's lost reality or something.
There's something going on in the Mushroom Kingdom, but no one knows. Is he evil? Are they trying to get him out? Does he on drugs? So I think that wraps it up. You guys could put more suggestions for this podcast in the comments. And, well, we'll see you next time.